Hi guys, welcome to our channel. Hope everyone was doing great. In this video, I'm going to say about emergency fund and some tips related to that. So if you're watching me for the first time, don't forget to subscribe our channel and I like this video. To make you understand clearly and easily, I divided this particular video, this particular topic into 4 points. So I'll explain all those 4 points in this video. So don't skip anywhere. Watch till the end. You'll gain a good knowledge about this emergency fund. And first one is, what is emergency fund? See, we don't know, right? Maybe because of recession or maybe because of some other reasons, you may lost your private job. Then it may take 3 to 6 months to find a new job, right? So in that particular gap of time, you need some amount of money for your monthly needs. Then how you can get that money? So here that emergency fund will be useful for you. Now here comes the second point: how much money you should need as an emergency fund. For an example, you are living out of your hometown and there like cities like Hyderabad or Chennai or Bangalore somewhere. Take it as approximate rent like around 15,000, and maybe some daily needs or some groceries and all around 7,000, and other 3,000 for your monthly medical expenses or something. And maybe you think if you had around 5,000 of some EMI, so total it's 30,000, right? See, this 30,000 is your emergency fund. 30,000 into 6 months. You should have a minimum of 6 months of emergency fund. Means 6 into 30,000. It's like a 1.8 lakhs you need as an emergency fund. This will be helpful in unexpected scenarios. Like minimum is a 6 months and maximum is a 12 months. This amount of period you should have an emergency fund to your monthly needs. And third point, disadvantages if you don't have an emergency fund. See, for an example, because of some medical emergency or some other reason, or you may lost the job, to find a new job, it may take around 3 to 6 months, right? For an example, take it a period as 3 months. So here your monthly needs is our according to our first example is 90,000. So you shouldn't take this 90,000 from your investments, or you shouldn't take a debt or a personal loan or somewhere. It's not recommended doing like this. In these cases, if you are having emergency fund means it will be helpful to you. Emergency fund is nothing but to helpful to you in unexpected scenarios. So I'll recommend you. This is mandatory. So I'll recommend you, and this is mandatory to have emergency fund at least for a 6 months to our monthly needs. And now coming to the last point, the fourth point is like where to invest. There are many options to invest as normal if you want to invest, but don't invest in emergency fund in those platforms. For an example, there is a PPF. Don't invest in PPF because it has a lock-in period, and don't invest in stock market or mutual funds. Because these will perform in long term very well. If the market's going well, you will get a good returns. But is emergency fund, you don't know, right? If you, for example, you are investing your emergency fund 1 lakh into the stock market, don't know like whether it double or you may lose everything. So I won't recommend to invest these emergency funds in these platforms. So here I'll recommend to better keep your emergency fund in a savings account, which the bank is providing a more interest rate. As per now, as per this video is recording, these are the 4 banks which providing a good interest rate on your savings account. For more details, visit those banks and get a clarity on them. I am sharing as per my knowledge. So it may change us or maybe have some terms and conditions. So go to those 3 banks and ask them directly. And coming to those 3 banks, the first is IndusInd Bank, second is like IDFC, and third one is S Bank. This is only my recommendation. You can take your own decision if your personal financial advisor is advising you some other ideas. I think I covered all these refunds, so I'm requesting, and this is the mandatory thing is having emergency fund is a very good if you are a private job holder. And I covered all 3 points, and that's it for today's video. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.